Hey there, guys. Jeremy here, Consciousness Awake. I'm driving here. It's kind of dark, so there's no point in filming my face, obviously. But it's the message and the audio recording that I am trying to express in this video. Hope everyone's doing really good. How's everyone doing? My energies have been just all over the place last week or two. Just total discombobulation of my energetics, essentially, the last week or two. Like the couple of days ago, started feeling much more, kind of my normal energy, my normal self, my normal focus levels, and all those things. And then it kind of got all weird for like a day again, and then like finally today, like the last few hours or so, I'm feeling pretty good, feeling like myself. Yeah. Anyways, so in this video, I want to touch on Source. Many of you over the last months have commented or emailed me about Source, or what Source is, or who Source is. What's the agenda of Source? All kinds of questions. And so I'm driving right now, and I've got a few minutes here to talk to you and focus. In this video, I just want to express my own opinion, my own perspective and opinion on what Source is, what it does, how it functions. I'm not interested in debating anything. I'm not interested in being attacked. I'm just speaking my own mind and expressing my own opinion. Everyone has their own spiritual journey, their own experiences, and at some point you start to develop your own really deep and honest feelings or opinions about what Source is. So Source, first off, the first thing that comes to my mind is that my soul energy, my consciousness, which is my soul, to me, I know that I did not create my own consciousness. Okay? Like, I'm almost certain of that. There's many people that feel that way too, but that's really how I truly feel. I feel like the energy of our soul was definitely given birth to by a source energy. Now, I do not believe that Source is what created our Earth reality construct. I do not believe that. I believe that Source essentially is just given birth and reproduces the energy of what our consciousness is, and it produces positive and negative consciousness throughout the spectrum of the multiverse, the good and the bad. Okay? And I believe that, from my own experiences and my own opinions, I believe that Source is like a creator being, but it's not creating worlds. It's just creating consciousness in our souls over billions of years. And how it does that, so the function of the state of being of what Source is, in my opinion, it's just in a state of pure imagination. And through the pure imagination state of being that Source is, it then gives birth, as I mentioned, it gives birth to the energy of what our soul and consciousness is. Hence, I'm using the word giving birth or reproducing it. So, as it gives birth to this, it's not interested. Source is not interested in souls coming back to where they were given birth from. Source is not interested in individual units of consciousness trying to work their way or go back to source, because let me give you an example of why that doesn't make sense. So when a mother, in a physical body, this biological mechanism, self-replicating biological mechanism we call a human body, when it gives birth to another biological mechanism, that new human avatar doesn't go back into the mother's womb, right? That doesn't make sense, right? So when I say source gives birth to soul energy, what I mean by that is it gives birth to masculine and feminine and positive and negative and all kinds of consciousness. Consciousness that centers and integrates into all sorts of different bodies, not just human, physical, these physical human avatars. There's consciousness and soul integrating in all types of bodies throughout the multiverse, through all the stuff out there in the universe. I also do believe that this soul energy can also integrate into really any body that has enough circuitry, wiring, components. So if it's more of like an artificial intelligence kind of body, not like a biological body, it can still integrate and use those bodies, even if they're more mechanical, right? Kind of scary to think about, like our current modern day AI technology in this Earth reality construct, how they're building more and more sophisticated robotics and mechanisms with all the components and circuitry very similar to the components and parts and pieces of the wiring of how even just a human body's put together for the most part. So down the road, at least in this reality construct, and there's millions of reality constructs out in the multiverse, it's interesting to see how just consciousness within itself, good or bad, at some point will integrate into artificial intelligent bodies. Pretty interesting. So in this video, let's see, I'm at 9 minutes. So in this video, I'm starting a conversation, starting a talk or a dialogue about, potentially how Source functions and how Source operates.